Just like any other investment product on the market, it's always good to study your investment. It's always good to understand how that investment works, what company you're investing into, and really make sure you have those trust levels to finally take that to the next level and actually investing with that company. So I always tell my clients and our clients at Braeburn, it's important to do your research before you start looking into investing. With whiskey casks, it's just like whiskey in general. Whiskey gets more valuable the older it becomes. So with age comes value. So with an investment vehicle into whiskey casks, the longer you leave that investment, the more that investment's going to rise in value. So with time comes value. The older a whiskey cask gets, the more valuable that investment comes. I think this is a great time to invest into whiskey casks. Right now in the world, we're seeing a lot of volatility, and we're seeing a lot of people looking for different ways to make money with their investment. Whiskey kind of ignores the noise. It's not really correlated to what's happening in the world, and we've seen a steady rise in value as the years go on. So I think this is a great time to look towards safer, more tangible assets that are going to really work hard for you in this current climate. So yes, I think this is a fantastic time to invest into whiskey. Well, when we're looking at different clients and different clients' portfolios, it all really depends on the client. So what we do at Braeburn is we work with each individual client on a specific basis. So we've got clients that come to us with much higher budgets than other people, or we've got people with much lower budgets. So it's up to the dedicated portfolio manager at Braeburn Whisky to really get to know that client, know the situation, and really recommend a cask that's going to work hard for them. So for example, we've got clients that come to us with, they want a cask in Islay, or they want a cask in Speyside, or they have £10,000 to spend, or £100,000 to spend. So it really depends what that specific client's criteria is, what their objectives are, and the dedicated portfolio manager at Braeburn will work with that client to meet their goals and targets. Well, Braeburn Whisky is simply a company like no other. We've got the infrastructure and the logistics at our company to make sure every single client is looked after from the start all the way through to the finish. We have our very own bonded facility in Speyside, Scotland. We have our in-house bottling team and a global presence in Asia, Europe and Scotland. So when you come to Braeburn Whisky, you really do get the true experience of investing into whisky casks, but also that serious investment capabilities that you're really looking for as an investor. While Braeburn Whisky is an investment company at heart, we are an investment company. We're here to make our clients returns and build a safe and stable portfolio. But we know at Braeburn Whisky that that cask one day will be bottled. We know the liquid is going to end up in a bottle one day. So as the custodians of this whisky cask between yourselves and between us, we want to make sure we're looking after the liquid. The liquid always comes first. So on that journey, we work together with you to really show you, yes, the investment capabilities, but also the knowledge and the trust behind that distillery. So our objectives are one day that a client will buy your cask and it will be bottled and put into glass, which I think is a truly special aspect of what we do here at Braeburn. So on that journey, we work together with you to really show you, yes, the investment capabilities, but also the knowledge and the trust behind that distillery. So our objectives are one day that a client will buy your cask and it will be bottled and put into glass, which I think is a truly special aspect of what we do here at Braeburn. I genuinely love whisky. I've got a massive collection of bottles, I've got a collection of casks, I'm Scottish, as you can clearly tell by my accent, and I genuinely love whisky. But what I like doing with my job now is really marrying those two aspects of my passion of whisky and my passion for investors. I love hearing my clients make returns from investing into whisky. I also love talking to my clients about drinking whisky, about visiting Scotland, visiting my country. So having those two aspects married together really makes my job 100 times better. It's fantastic. That's a wrap.
Yeah. That's a wrap.